On a spot of land that was once deserts, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Arizona Cardinals. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and away we go in Glendale. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. He dodged the tackle. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Red. Done. That's on. Sink right.
Lawrence now off the play action. Man downfield and Myers has it. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. First carry now, this is Bayshul Tootin. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Red on red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Finds his running back. This is Bayshul Tootin. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Can't you notice those amazing essays you wrote at Cal? That start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Got his man. That's the rookie out of Pitt. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They get 35 out of that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Murray here on 1st down. Put some heat on this deep ball. And the defender comes away with it. And the Jaguars will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Inside give here for Tootin. This is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
12 yards. That's good for our Jaguars. First down.
Hey, lock, take right open. Open. Darn it.
On play action now, Lawrence. He's going deep this time. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's brought down at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Benson once more. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
From the gun, it's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Trey McBride. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. There he goes, right sideline. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. On is Little for the extra point. The extra point sails through good. And the Jaguars push their lead to 21-zip already. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Staying on the ground with Benson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Looking underneath here. Benson. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's the end of one. And yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Tucked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start to fight back with their first points of this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
To kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Tootin now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. It's an option right that begins this drive. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey, 11.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Let's go, 52.
Looking quickly here.
Hey, kill.
2nd and 6 at the Cardinals' 36-yard line.
Second down, give to Tootin. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. Gets this one to London. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end is.
Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21.
28, Cardinals 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now begin this drive with Benson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him 8 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46. It's Benson on the give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Headed out right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Run on first down. Here's Murray. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, route.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. Pass it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They get 37 on the play. That's good for a Jacksonville first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Hits him on the in route. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook lies wide open.
It's it from the gun. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Easy.
Lawrence looking to throw. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Drake London with the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the results.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Now Kyler. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen here for Harrison. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. They connect on the deep shot. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals chop some of the lead off before the half. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Cardinals 14. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Tootin now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. They go play action. Lawrence. And this one is launched downfield. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play.
Lawrence's pass intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Come on. Hey. Two.
First and 10. Murray bails out of the pocket quick. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. He's got McBride complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
For the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Murray. Cut out left. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A pickup of 17. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So 1st down from the 41. Now Murray on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Murray on third down. That's completed right side. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
From the gun, it's Murray. Catch made. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
Tootin now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Lawrence to throw it. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Lawrence trying again on second. And downfield, and Myers has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Jaguars have a first down. And off to Tootin. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Luda Baker bringing that one to an end. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And downfield, and he finds London. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone on first. They didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Let's go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Catch is made in close. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Hey, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 3-possession game. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21.
42. Cardinals
set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively.
Benson has it knocked free. Picked up by the Jaguars. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Go, let's go.
On play action now, Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Tootin. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try from the left hash. Little knocks it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay, and in this case with 3.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of a yard.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Cardinals have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
That one only good for a couple. It's second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Hey, Lions!
Lawrence hangs out to it. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep running away with this. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. On his little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. The throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They give on second to Benson. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action now, Murray. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Greg Newsome has it.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Rip, 23.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap to try to knock them backwards.
And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense to the line fast.
And it's 3rd down.
11.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He's going deep. Wanted to get it to Thomas, but it's intercepted. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now an inside give to Benson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the mark. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Trey McBride. And it's going to be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Kyler looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your...
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Going deep here for the end zone. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Jaguars are running them out of the building. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. The Jaguars grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Dortch now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Loss on the play brings up second down.
Well, it is second down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Here's Kyler to throw. Left side into the hands of McBride. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Gotta hurry this to the line.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Great job. Gun.
They're going to pass it here. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Jaguars throwing 6 more on the blowout. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. A 4th word in this game, and one more ties the record. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars tack on 7 more to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now. Murray trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. Kyler throwing here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Fourier O'Rourke with the pick. They got their own fumble. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
He rolls to his right. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it, so they'll go a little ways back with the touchdown. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals cut into the lead by another point. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Escapes the pocket. And after some relocating there, Brock, they track him down away from the pocket. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Hey, go. 13 loop.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
11. Hey, kill.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Going all the way to the end zone here. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Facing 4th down, Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! They've got the block near midfield.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Hey.
From the gun, it's Murray. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. The Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what